Typically we get mouse calls pretty often, actually. They're a real pain just because the holes that they need to get in and out are just so small. It's actually the only thing that we don't warranty for. It's impossible. Anybody that says they can warranty for mice is lying to you. That just means they're not going to answer their phone when you reach out because you had more mice. But what we do is we try to make sure we get every hole visible that we can see. You know, obviously, if you've got a ground level deck, I can't get under that. And if that corner where the deck comes together with the house, the sill wasn't put together properly and there's a hole, I don't know that. I can't find that. But you never have just one. I tell customers mice are like Lay's potato chips, that old commercial. You can just never have one, or you never can just have one. It's the same with mice. It's never one. You might have that instance where one gets stuck in the garage and it's running around frantic because it doesn't know how to get out. But most of the time you have more. Mice breed 4 to 6 times a year. They can have a half dozen every time, and it can get out of hand fast. I come to your house, you say, well, I don't understand that. I've never seen mice before in my house. By the time you see mice, the problem's really out of control. But I'll inevitably show you under your sink where the piping comes up and there's mouse droppings, or maybe in your cooking drawer, those aren't the chocolate jimmies you thought they were that spilled out of the cup. It's actually mouse droppings. It's the same downstairs. We had one customer like that. Said she had gone away for a little while and all of a sudden she had mice. Never seen them before. It was pretty easy to tell that that wasn't the case when we got there. But nonetheless, we started a trapping program. We did some preventative work. And within 3 days, we caught over 60 mice. They were, at this point, there were so many in our house, they were actually house mice. They were being born and lived their life out in this house. They were everywhere. They were nesting in our downstairs couch. I pulled one of the cushions off the couch. We've got pictures of it somewhere. There was probably 80 acorns stacked up under the pillow cushions. So don't ever think you just have one. Don't ever think that it's not a big deal because it's mice. You can do your own research on that. Mice carry way more diseases than most animals, including bats. We're all worried about bats and rabies and the stuff. Mice carry so many more diseases, and they're so much more nasty. They're so much more prolific, and they are just everywhere. So, you get 2 mice that come in, and in 4 months, you got 40 mice running around. So don't hesitate to call because you saw one mouse. Even if you don't want to hire me, call me, and I'll walk you through doing it yourself. If you're not squeamish, I tell a lot of customers that. Obviously, I'm not a non-profit business. I'd like to make money, but I spend more time telling people how to trap woodchucks than I do trapping them. Honestly, I'll do the same for you with mice, and if you want to take care of it, super. But if you don't, we're here for you. Give us a call.